I'm the security guard over at Best Buy, sir.
Yeah.
Firestone has it all on video, cell phone video. They say he was shooting.
He was shooting?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So they have the video right now if you want to see the video, the cell phone. I was at Best Buy, I heard the gunshots.
Okay. Grab one of those guys and tell them that.
The red guy was dropping, he's the one firing here, and then he dropped something right there. On that position there? Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, what? Hey, you don't have a gun on you, bro, do you? He's victim? Okay. Where'd this all happen at?
Right here. Let me explain to y'all what happened.
Where'd it happen at?
I was right here.
Right in front of JCPenney's?
Yeah. No.
Somewhere over there. You want to look for casings that way?
I actually caught him last night at the Emerald Police Casino.
Okay. So what happened then?
They broke into my car last night, bro.
Okay. What happened tonight?
Today, I started tracking them about 3:30 this morning. You do it on your phone, you track your phone.
Okay.
So they were going to, basically they was going to every casino.
I don't need to know all that. I want to know what happened right here in this parking lot.
I tracked him to this parking lot. I pulled up beside him. I knew it was this guy because I saw him at the casino, not in the parking lot last night. And I asked him, I said, "Did you break into my car? Take all my store keys, all my truck?"
Okay.
And then they took off last night. But today, when I pulled up here to the parking lot, I was like, "Tell my wife, I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna track him again." I found him in this parking lot right here.
Okay.
He's actually asleep in his car.
Okay.
And then he tried to play me to the side, man.
Okay, so you confronted somebody that...
Yeah,
broke into your car?
he fired a few shots
Okay,
off
he
there.
shot at you. Okay, and
Yeah.
what was he driving?
Toyota 7.
A Toyota something?
Yeah, Toyota 7.
Okay, a 4Runner maybe?
There you go.
4Runner?
Toyota
Okay.
4Runner.
And where'd you confront him at over by JCPenney's? Can you
Yeah,
explain?
I parked like right here. They were.
So where would the casings be?
I don't know. She has it.
You got to give me an idea of where you at in the parking lot. Were you closer to that side of the parking lot? Were you?
It was right on one of these two spots right here. You mean, my adrenaline's going. I see. This is what I'm trying to tell you. When you're following the phone, sometimes the phone will say it's here. Get there, it's not there. It's like over there or something. So you know what I mean. It was so every time I would get to the close where it being, they would be gone.
Okay.
So I found like they were.
What does this guy look like?
Light-skinned black dude in the back, white dude in the back seat.
The guy that shot at you, what he looked like?
I think he was white in the back seat.
You couldn't tell me?
Yeah,
Okay, but it was the guy in the back seat?
Yeah, and I didn't know at first, but when I got close up to it, I thought I saw something moving, so I stepped back.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I stepped back and I was like, hold on.
Okay. All right.
I was like, hold on a
You want to
minute.
grab your ID for us, sir?
My ID?
Yeah. Hey, dude, do you want to just maybe look down the aisles and see if you can find casings or something?
I came down here. I'm working off duty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My ID, bro.
You know who this guy is? What? You know who this guy is?
Man, he knows something. Yeah, man, I'm just trying to get to the phone. I have my business keys in there where I do my business, man.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not trying to get those. We've been on alert all day because they rob these stores, these pot stores, you know.
So where did they what did they break into last night?
They broke into a truck last night.
Okay, where did that initially happen at?
It happened in Seattle at the Showbox 2.
Showbox 2? Do you know the address to that place?
No.
And what did they steal up there that you could track? Like how did you end up here?
They took one of my phones.
Okay, so a phone.
So they took, all right, so basically this is what happened. They took a bunch of shit out of my truck last night. And then they took also my workers' keys. And I had some workers with me last night. We were at a rock concert. When I got home last night, I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can track that phone.
Gotcha.
So when I tracked that, when I saw the alert last night on the phone, I saw it. And it was at the Emerald Queens, so I jumped in my car, drove straight down to Emerald Queens last night. So I get there. But when I got to the parking lot, I seen that same guy in the same truck. And I even asked him, I said, yo, did y'all break into my car? But then the truck took off.
It took off. The 4Runner?
Yeah.
The same 4Runner?
Same dude took off, man.
Okay.
So then I was just like, I wasn't going to chase him. I wasn't trying to get in any trouble or anything. So today I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can
Track it back over
track
here.
it back again.
Now that 4Runner, was it a brand new looking 4Runner?
It was a newer model looking.
Newer model. And would you say gray or?
And I can tell you this so it was more like a grayish, blackish, but on the back window, you know how they have those, it has like a tint, but they also have like a child screen where you can put like a little white piece
On the back
on
window
that
here?
back window.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You didn't get a plate by chance, nah?
No, I didn't get his plate. That motherfucker ran over the pole over there trying. But when they fired that first couple of shots, I was just like,
Okay.
good thing I looked in the back. I mean, the thing about it is the phone is replaceable.
Yeah.
It was just the fact that these guys, man, just ripped us off.
Oh,
and
I'd be
thought they could
pissed
get
too.
rid of
I
it.
gotcha,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's all it was, man.
Yeah. So the driver, what did he look like? You said he was a black male?
He's like a light-skinned black.
Light skin? About how old did that guy look?
He in his 30s, probably
30s.
early 30s.
Could you tell what he was wearing or?
Not really. He was on.
No.
He got out on the far side of the truck. But like I said, when I was walking up to him, I kind of see some movement in that back seat. And then I watched enough where I was just like, nah, don't go for that shit.
Yeah.
As soon as I took 3 steps back, the window rolled down, and that was the first one. Bloop.
Was it on the left side of the car or the right side of the car? The white guy that shot. It's okay if you don't know.
I don't remember.
You just know someone in the back seat rolled down the window and started shooting.
Yeah.
And what did the white guy look like?
I couldn't tell you.
About how old was he?
Probably 20s and late 20s, early 30s. I didn't get a good glimpse. He was smart. He
See what he was wearing at all or no?
he was real low in the car.
Gotcha. Did you see the gun at all?
No, I didn't see the gun. I saw that. I heard that first one, and then that's when I started.
Okay. Where's the? Can you tell me where that phone's pinging to now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he know where?
He doesn't. He said just somewhere over there. Yeah, because if we can track it, we get
Oh, you got the whole thing.
Okay. So it's right here. I mean, this is.
Is that updated right now? Because that should be less close to where we're at.
This is us. That's where they're at, right there.
So Chipotle?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Baker 174.
Baker 174.
For our victim, he's tracking his phone over by Chipotle. If we got units to do an area check for that 4Runner. Yeah, we got it. I got it.
Units to check the area of Chipotle.
Did we find casings or anything over there?
456, I'm on my pop, but I can do that. 456, 4210.
Oh, there's a round right there? Unspent? Okay. I said we got PC then for drive-by. I mean, if we get... I didn't know. Copy. Hey. So, listen, just be cool with us.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's some information over here that you might need to be detained, okay? So we're just trying to figure out what's going on. Did you shoot at all or anything?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Here, let's just. You got his arm right there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just be cool with us, bro, okay?
I'm putting here on my phone, man.
I got you.
Y'all doing this to the wrong person, man.
I don't know. Just be cool.
That's all we investigate,
A
man.
couple questions in a second. It's going to be an investigation, Doc.
Who did you guys do, man? They get
Right
my phone in
now-
my arm.
I'm gonna go see if I can
Right
walk.
now, we got a
Yeah.
Okay? Give me a couple of minutes.
Just be cool, bro, okay? We're
Yeah,
gonna walk.
you
Where's
good.
the gun at?
Oh, okay.
Let's walk you over to the car over here, okay? Walk you over to this car right here, okay?
You want the third?
Yeah, we'll score that all the way, okay? Yeah.
I'm going to jail when they
No,
sell my phone.
we ain't saying all that. Okay?
want me to do?
Just hold on. Just face this way. I'm just gonna make sure.
Oh,
Nothing crazy on you, right?
No, sir. I have no reason to lie to you.
What's in here, man? This is your other phone?
No, this is my case. My phone's in my hand.
Here.
So that's probably my
I'm
case.
just gonna. Okay. Just make
That
sure.
won't-
Here, I'm gonna take your phone too.
Yeah, man, we got my store key. We got $50,000 chair.
Here's the deal. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can.
Yeah, I'm going to put it to you guys now because I have nothing to hide.
I gotta read you your rights.
Go ahead. Sorry.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you
Yeah.
in the law. You have the right to stand and talk to a lawyer and have your lawyer present with you while you're being questioned.
Right.
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before you question if you wish. Do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
With having your rights in mind, do you want to talk to me?
Yeah, I do.
Do you mind if we see whether or not we're leaning up against the car? So, what happened?
I pulled up here. I caught that finally.
Where's that at?
Ron?
Oh, Ron's on fire. That's when I was taking you to come over here. Because I said security guard, so I gotta shoot it. I don't know. He did in the bushes. I don't know how to flip it. I have no idea. I just have one outside. We'll unload it. I don't know.
Show my shoes the big one.
And how do you know this? I know. How do you follow them?
I don't know how to. Maybe if you push that. I try. I think you have to uncock it. You have to pull the trigger and let the hammer ride forward.
I went back home, I took the shower.
I don't know. I guess I let the hammer ride forward. There's a charger here.
So they took the yeah, they sold, I had some workers with me last night at the concert, so they took it.
You have like a phone on you where I can see what the track is?
Yeah, I did. I showed it to you.
Yeah. We have this phone here. We were tracking it.
Okay, where's the tracking now?
Chipotle was the last track that we tracked it to.
So your backpack gets stolen in Seattle, the showbox too. Inside your backpack there's a phone. You've been tracking the phone the entire time, is that right?
The entire time.
Okay.
All right.
You get here through tracking the phone. How does
Yeah.
this evolve into what it's
All right, so what I basically was like this. Let me tell you guys what the deal was, man.
Don't worry about that right now, man.
No, let me tell you what the deal. When I got out my car, and I told, because last night when I approached this guy, I tracked him to the Emerald Queens. So I was parked at the Emerald Queens, and well, you know, on the phone tracker, sometimes it'll ping here, but it's not there. I don't know if you guys know what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? It might, or if a person moves, it might say they're here for a second, but they're not. So anyways, I tracked him to the Emerald Queens last night. When I pulled beside his car, I was just like, yo, you guys broke into my car, but then his truck took off. So I couldn't track him anymore because of my phone died. You see what I'm saying? So my first phone died. So in my backpack, I had my second phone. So that's why I went home, I charged my phone, and then I was able to track him again. When I charged my phone, when I got back up about 8 o'clock this morning, I saw where they were around this area. So,
Okay, so you tracked him down here. What happened then when you confronted him?
okay, well, this is what happened, bro. When I got up this morning, I got a phone call. And it says, we found your keys. So I just left a lady.
How'd you get a phone call if your phone's been stolen?
Because he's got another phone.
I have two
He's
phones.
got another phone on him.
You know what I'm saying? And I own businesses. I have 2 stores. So there was a lady who called this morning. She called this morning and she says, I found your keys and I found like a check. And she goes, I have it. Why don't you come over and pick it up? So when I left my house, I went over here and I picked it up, man. If you look at my front seat of that car, you'll see there's a check with a lady's name on it, and you also see a pair of keys. That's what the lady just gave me. And I'll show you the message that she sent me. So I went and picked that up. When I left this lady's house a little while ago, I looked at my phone and tried to track it, and I found that they were right here in the parking lot.
Okay.
So when I got out of my car, I walked up to him.
And this is the same car you saw last night?
Same damn person. And then when I walked up to him, that's when he shot at me first. and then I returned. I shot back.
Okay. Where's your gun? Is that your gun right there?
Which one?
Revolver? The one he's holding. Is this your gun?
Yeah, that's the gun I used. It ain't my gun, but it's the gun I used, though.
Okay. Are you a convicted felon? Did you buy that gun legally? Do you have a CPL?
No, but I did buy it, but I didn't buy it. I bought it in Texas.
Look, I totally get it.
Well, you
But,
know,
Sean, listen, you can't be shooting at the mall. You know what I mean? Like that's just, you know what I mean?
You're right.
Imagine if a kid got hit. What? And then it's like, you put us in a bad spot because it's like, what do we do? You know what I mean?
Right. I'm not mad at you guys at all, man.
I appreciate you being cool with us, man. It's just,
But it's just like,
it's a situation all around. So I'll tell you this. So we got a sergeant coming. Okay, we're gonna advise him what happened. Okay, what you told us, what people told us, right? And we'll go from there. Okay. Obviously, we gotta document what happened.
right, but I mean, my ass is in trouble. There's no ifs, ands, buts. Nobody's in trouble with me.
Well, the good news is the mall's got a ton of security footage, right? There's footage from here, there's footage from the mall over there, right? So, you know, if what you're telling me is accurate, right? Which I hope it is, you know, then we can figure everything out, right?
Damn, man, this sucks, guys.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you guys, first of all, I respect the car. So I have no problem with you guys at all, man.
You know, we're in the rock and a hard place right now. There's the jail. For one, the jail's only accepting misdemeanor, or is not accepting misdemeanor crimes. Right? They're only accepting felonies. And at this point, there's no felonies that have been committed here. Right? So.
But I'm gonna tell you guys, man, I'm not saying I'm no criminal, man.
I know.
I want you guys to think that's why I say I love police officers. I love this area. But you got some bad people around here stealing people. Man, I mean, they're just.
Yeah.
I got 6 cars broken into the last 3 years, man. Like 3 years.
Are you living in Tacoma? Or
I live in Renton.
Are you living in
I live in Renton, so yeah, I mean, yeah. Man, when the thing about it, when I get kids, I preach to them every damn day.
Yeah.
And that's it. I'm preaching to them what to do and what not to do.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna be preaching that to them.
I mean, you get it though. You've
I
heard
do.
it. You know.
What you said it. That's why I had you like, you should start careful.
Yeah.
Once you said that, it was just like, you're right, you know.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. You know, 100%. 100%, man.
It like I said, it sucks. You know, it's. I get it. You're frustrated with your stuff, but.
Yeah. I'm going to jail and the bad guys get away. It's all good, man. Hey, it happens in life.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say you're going to jail. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's why if we got our sergeant here, he's making some phone calls. He's going to see what we can do.
Yeah, that shouldn't have been no harm. And I didn't, like I said, I didn't want to shoot that guy. Because I'm going to try to take my life away.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I go try. And that's why I did not like it.
Yeah, then you think about that, man. You hit him, say he dies, and then
Well, that's a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't want that. You got kids.
I see that shit on TV, on those stories all the time where that happens, and the guy just made the wrong decision. Now he's on for like 18 years in some damn jail cell.
Yeah, it ain't worth it. An iPhone ain't worth, the rest of your life in jail,
It isn't, and emotions got the best of me, I guess, when it comes